So, about in the Shamala video, it said the vice president is going to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to try to negotiate a ceasefire in the Israeli-Palestinian, Israeli-Hamas war before 2024. So that obviously is the DNC strategy, the Democrat Party strategy, to release some hostages, try to sweeten Joe Biden's legacy in the minds of the American people, and try to elevate Vice President Harris into some sort of hero, which they are not a hero. They let this conflict boil over. They're actually responsible for it, but they want to pretend to be heroes. They want to go out with some sort of legacy for Joe Biden, and they want to make Vice President Kamala Harris and maybe future presidential candidate Kamala Harris into a heroic or heroine type figure. Heroine. Um, mm. So, what's the deal between Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, and the Biden-Harris administration? What is the deal that they're brokering? Is the deal something like this? Is it Vice President Harris, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, and Joseph R. Biden? Do they tell the Israeli Prime Minister who they're meeting with, do they say, look, stop prosecuting your war in Palestine, and let's make a peace deal somehow, and work with Hamas to release the hostages, and they'll release all the hostages, and then you will broker a ceasefire, right? And then you'll get, if the Democrats are reelected, Biden or Harris, whoever her VP is, then we'll give you weapons to finish the job of Hamas or something. Okay, maybe it's some sort of deal of that nature. We'll give you more aid and more weapons to defend yourself against Iran and Iranian proxies and terrorists in the region. And that's the deal. Help us get reelected, and we'll give you all the weapons and money you want, and humanitarian aid or whatever. Is that the deal? If you help the Biden team, the Democrats, be reelected, the Barack Hussein Obama team, the Hillary Clinton team, then you'll get all sorts of goodies to protect Israel against its enemies. Is that something like the deal that's going down in Washington right now? Tick tock. There's only 4 months before the election. We don't really have that much time. Ooh, they'd have to get a peace deal going on. They'd have to wind down the war like really quick. There'd have to be all the hostages would have to be released from America and Israel, and Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israelites would have to draw back out of Palestine, and Hamas they would all have to agree to a ceasefire. So how are these blood sworn enemies going to lay down their arms and just chill for a while? Even with the deal, yeah. So interesting. I don't know if diplomatically or even using muscle or money can the United States and Chuck Schumer and Joseph Biden and Kamala Harris and the Democrat Party, Anthony Blinken. I don't see how they're going to pull this off. It doesn't seem like. Does it seem like they're going to pull this off? Ooh, it's so cold today and rainy. Right? Yeah. Got those buffalo wings. I haven't eaten anything today. So I just had a banana and like 2 cups of coffee, but it's like cold, rain, and everybody's got this down kind of feeling today. I also feel sort of down, I'd say, a little bit. Not like a full-blown depression, but it has to do with the weather and the cloud cover and everything like that. It has nothing to do with, you know. All right, we got the Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. Let's get these buffalo boneless wings going on. Now that's going to cheer me up for sure. And I'm hungry. So why didn't I eat? Because I was doing 40th anniversary Last Starfighter, taking the dog out, cleaning up the kitchen. I was doing all these different chores and I wasn't eating. So now I'm going to eat. Make that buffalo. Got my own buffalo Wheeler wings. Yeah, I like the flavor of buffalo. Red crushed pepper and oh, it's so good. Yeah, those that don't like red crushed pepper, like Tabasco sauce and buffalo sauce, I weep for you. It's like the people who say I don't like coffee or I don't like pizza. I'm just like, you're missing out. Now, rarely do people say I don't like pizza, but it happens enough where I'm like, you don't like pizza? And then some people say, I don't like coffee. You don't like coffee? Weirdos. Or you don't know what you're missing. You go your whole life not liking pizza and coffee. Your life wasn't really that enjoyable, I'd say. It was kind of eh. All right, suit yourself. Or as my old friend Miller used to say, besides it's Miller time, he would say, to each their own. Yeah. All right. Oh. Ooh. My dog was somehow confident that she was going to get buffalo wings. It's like...